Welcome to Wonder Woman Wednesday. I'm Jared, and today I'm talking about a comic storyline that I happened to check out. So I was at my LCS, and what they sometimes have with these packs of like 5 or 6 comics that are all part of a story. So it's essentially like a trade, but in floppy form. And I saw this one called Odyssey of the Amazon. So naturally, I picked it up and I checked it out, and I have to say it's pretty good. So it's by Kevin Grivo, and I'm going to tell you this. Not a bad story. So basically, the premise of this is like the Amazon tribes are like spread out throughout the world. And this is taking place during Viking times. And it's like Hesha and the Amazons are trying to like bring the tribes together. And what's kind of cool about this is it merges Greek myth with Norse myth because then you have Thor shows up. Then you also have a team up between the Amazons and the Valkyries. And what was really cool about this is I liked how effortlessly Grivo like combined the two mythologies because they do play a significant part in this story. And the Amazons have to like fight essentially Grail to like get a sword, and then it's discovered that this was all like one trial, essentially trial of the Amazons, if you will. And what's cool, and they have this twist that like so the way the story ends, spoiler alert, is the last page is like all the gods saying, okay, they passed their test. The Amazons are hardy warriors that can challenge man or gods. And the prophesied one will lead them. And then it has a transparent image of Diana. And I'm like, all right, there you go. It's actually really cool. So what I like about this is that it fleshes out the Amazons. And I always love this in Wonder Woman comics when they actually make the Amazons characters and not like background people. I mean, obviously you have Nubia, Io, and all the other Amazons, but this one really expands upon that even more. And I like that because the Amazons themselves are really dope characters. They're essentially like the 300 Spartans, but all women, but also have a propensity to peace, which I'm watching this and I'm like, oh, this is actually really cool, really unique take on that. And obviously, it's a take on the Amazons of myth, which was really cool. And they even play on this, where Viking Prince shows up. He goes, I thought the Amazons were a myth. And he goes, yeah, we were. You also have the dope team up with the Valkyries, which, when you think about it, it makes sense because the Valkyries are kind of the Amazons of Norse myth. And for those that don't know, I believe the way the Valkyries work is that they are the beings that show up when a warrior dies in battle, and they usher him into the afterlife. So that's actually really cool. And then we get to see the Amazons go to Valhalla, and then they essentially become gladiators for a short time. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. I really like this. And again, I like how this all sets up like the prophecy that Diana will show up and lead the Amazons, which it's one of those stories where when I was reading this, I was like, oh, this is actually pretty unique. And I'm like, this is definitely a story that I would recommend you guys picking up. It's only 6 issues. And if you're really wanting to like see what were the Amazons like before they were on the island, or like if you ever want to see the Amazons team up with Valkyries, this is definitely the story for you. So well done. And I'm gonna definitely recommend the story. I give it a solid 8 out of 10. It's pretty fun, pretty violent. It reminds me a lot of 300. And honestly, yeah, again, it's really, 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 really fun how it combines the two myths. Because I'm a mythology nerd. That's kind of why I read a lot of Thor and Wonder Woman. And it's really cool seeing how they're organically merged together. Because oftentimes when two mythologies are merged, like two characters are merged, two IPs, it can seem pretty forced. So I really like seeing that together. So overall thoughts, I will say, yeah, pretty dope. And I would recommend you guys pick this up wherever you can. I'm sure it's in trade, or if you can find the single issues, go ahead and pick them up. They're really, really great. And yeah, stay heroic, everyone. So that's where we're going to leave this episode. If you guys want to become a member, you can go ahead and click the member button, but do make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and do become a member, because if you become a member, you get these a day early, and you also get access to the book club, which will be starting up either this week or next, and where we'll be starting with, I think, RoboCop Terminator. And in addition to that, you get access to the members only live stream, which actually will be on Thursday. So tomorrow, by the time this releases to everyone. And I will see you in the next one. Remember, Steve Trevor, Steve Never. He belongs 6 feet in the ground. See you later. Bye-bye.